Hey, how you doing, everyone? This is Lee Gerstmann, and I have a record review for you. I have to say, hey, buddy, how's it going? To Nate Atchison. He asked me if I may do a review of the Rolling Stones album, Goat's Head Soup. He said he was doing one, and I thought, well, I know of that album. And so, hey, it seems like it would be a pretty good idea. Well, if you don't know this, you will now. The Rolling Stones have been my favorite group since I was about one. I would say the Brian Jones period. After Brian Jones died, maybe the rest of their catalog wasn't completely my favorite, but I would say still, I'll listen to any Rolling Stones album. I'm not against it. And the stuff with Mick Taylor, especially this one album, this is an interesting album. I've heard of it since I was a young kid. I used to see pictures of it on inside record sleeves and all that, and it was cool. And then finally, when I got to hear it, I was like, But I heard it again for this review, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an idea of what I think of it now, and maybe a little bit of what I thought of it back then mixed in, but mostly what I think of it now. The first song, Dancing with Mr. D, which is Dancing with Mr. Death, in case people don't know what D stands for. It has an element of Johnny Winter's group about it, more than the Rolling Stones. As a Rolling Stones song, it's not their most impressive, but as their interpretation of Johnny Winter's sound, it's awesome. I do like it, and I would have loved to hear Johnny Winter do it. And then 100 years ago, this sounds a little bit like Van Morrison from the St. Dominic's Preview album. It's a pretty damn good Van Morrison type song. The last part, though, is very Stones-ish. And then Coming Down Again, it sounds like an Alice Cooper ballad, but one Alice Cooper threw away. But I guess as a ballad, Alice Cooper threw in the trash receptacle, it's okay. And then Do Heartbreaker, fuck yes. I fucking love this song. Fucking awesome. And then Angie, this is actually a song that would be good if the guitarist Davy Graham got together with Van Morrison. It would be great. Even though it is a kind of a filler tune, it is well done for how it is. And then Silver Train, the Rolling Stones and Waylon Jennings don't mix. Johnny Winter's version is better, but the song is pretty much filler either way. This would have been cool if the Rolling Stones did this song with John Prine, but this does not get... But it does get more kicking after a while, and it finally becomes a good drunken party song. And then Hide Your Love, this is a great song, one of my favorite Rolling Stones songs ever. And then Winter, one of those ballads the Rolling Stones do to balance the album out, and it's okay, but I prefer the Rockers. But it does have a Van Morrison Astral Weeks vibe to it. And then Can You Hear the Music? This is a unique song in their catalog, and it's very good, but You have to be in the mood for it. But today it was fine. And then Star Star. This is kind of a hokey song. Not great, but okay. Like Honky Tonk Women. It's not the song you buy the album for, regardless of how many times they use the word fuck in it. But overall, if you were to find this album for $2 in a used bin in the record store, get it. It's not that bad. Well, anyway, thank you, Nate, for suggesting this album. This has been my review. Take care.